Audio test. Audio test. Everybody can hear me? Okay. So here we are on Sunday after this huge drop on Friday, and we closed um, the bottom of the move, closed at the lows for the day. So there should be a follow through on Monday, but I think we might see a little pullback here because we are oversold. Um, let me let me see here. Let's pull this up. So we had this huge drop. I had a feeling that wasn't gonna break these highs. It was struggling the last 3 days, and because of this move down, I call this top, and we came 150 points away from that. But here we are. So we are sitting just below this 50-day moving average. So I think we're going to see a little pullback to the upside. But the reason why, when you look at this chart, 4-hour chart, we are sitting right at the 200. The 200 is very flat looking, right? It has like a small dip here, but it's overall it's pretty flat. So, and the 50 is rising still. So I think um, we might maybe drop first. There's a lot of support here. We might drop a little and then come back. Um, or we actually can just continue. I mean, anything's possible, right? But the problem, nothing is certain. Um, but probability wise, since these averages still rising and we are sitting at the flat 200, we had hard time, as you can see, breaking above. This is a 5-minute chart, breaking below this 200. So looks like we might be well, looks like from the current bids and offers, we might be opening up right at 21,700. We got 5 minutes to go. So, but So we'll see probably a pullback to the upside, like I said. But we might just sell off this um, gap higher here. And then so we'll see. I think I'm gonna just we'll see. Maybe I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. Um, I wish it was gapping. Let's see. I wish it was gapping down below. I would be definitely going long. But now we're gapping at roughly 700 here. So we'll see. There's 3 minutes to go to the open. You can see also on the 1 hour chart, it's a little more clearer too. We are way oversold. This 200 is rising. The moving averages, we're away from these moving averages. So 700 is right around here. It'll be interesting what happens here at the open. But I think we're gonna pull back first. But we'll see. But we might drop and then pull back. Because there is a lot of support here with these moves up. And taking some profits would be wise, right? So uh, how about now? How's the volume now? Maybe I'm just talking too softly. Um, but be careful. Markets are volatile now. We got just over a minute before the open. Well, I'm not saying up. I mean, anything can happen. Right now, it's going to open right around 700 area, or it can just jump anywhere. I mean, um, but be careful. I'm not telling you what to trade, how to trade. Don't follow my trades. Um, and good luck. Let's see what happens. And there you go. It happened just like I said. Down. I mean, if you were watching show fills here, I moved my order. I was at 80. I was hoping first I saw this, I thought it was gonna stop. It's gonna be halted to move down at the moving averages, but then I just figured I moved it to 81, 80 area. So, and then, I mean, I almost picked the bottom, as you can see, right? Good trading. And you can see my exits. I started adding here also. I started adding once it cleared. Let me see. This is the 3-minute chart. This is what I like here. Let's take a look at the fills here. See? So it came back to the 20-day moving average and it stopped. Big ass stop sign, right? And just move up. So there you go. Nice, easy. We should continue, I think. Maybe 50. I like, oh, on the 15-minute chart, see the 20-day moving average is declining here, so that's why I put my target at 40, 740. So, but it's got a little more room. And this is, of course, the problem. Big red bar. So, but I called it right on the nose, right? Might play with these micros here for a second. Oh, see what happens here. No, I'm bearish for Monday. The reason, well, there's two reasons. Every time the market closes at the lows of the day, um, probabilities are that's going to continue. There's going to be a follow through to the downside. Like I said, there's going to be a probably pullback because we are way oversold. You know, um, so we'll see where we at. You know, when we I'm just playing with micros, just to see what happens here. 50, where's 50? So, but we have seen, like I said, the top when I when I going higher. If we do, I mean, it's gonna be. I'm really gonna be really surprised. So we're seeing a pullback. I think maybe down to this level here, 21. I want to put some more. Put more orders here. Let's see what happens. Just playing around. Got a lot of money to play with. play with these micro contracts. Sixteen's 40. Actually, I'm gonna put it here, just see what happens here. But it might just blow past that. So we got a minute and a half or so on the in the 15-minute chart here. Let's do this. See what happens here. Mm, okay. So now I'm gonna go like this. Oh, well, filled. I don't know if it's gonna. Okay, that's enough. So here's the fills. One, two, three. What is it? Three contracts, I believe. Micros. Nice green pie. Love to see that. Jan, let's see. So European will pull up and US will. Well, I mean, you can see what's going on here, right? So it looks like it wants to go to the 200-day moving average here on a 3-minute chart. The 5-minute is impossible, sort of. You know, this is, but on a 3-minute, well, I mean, this is 2-minute chart. I'm sorry, this is 2-minute chart. 3-minute, a lot of space. That's I don't know. Um, the reason I'm I was very bullish this afternoon, this bar on a 3-minute chart, it just got halted to the downside, right? I mean, they tried to push it down. It got halted. So I got in here, you know, like I showed you. I got in here almost perfect bottom, right? Picked up, what is the fills? Oh, this is the, oh, hold on a sec. Let me change to NQ. Okay, so, I mean, I got filled. This probably was a, let me see. I didn't think it was going to fill the gap. I I knew when I didn't know. Nobody knows anything unless you got billions and control the market, manipulate the market. But I had a feeling it's going to come and halt. This moving average is going to halt this downward movement, right? And it did. As you can see, this is a 3-minute chart right here. Okay, 3M. It came down all the way down to the green line is a 20-day moving average. It just stopped. So I noticed also that that's why I'm mostly using the 2 and the 5 minute chart to trade and to trades enter and exit. But I've noticed that the 3 minute chart is very useful, and especially like overnight, you know. Some looking at the 3 minute chart a lot, and that's why I had it open um, during the open here. Because on a 2 minute chart, let's take a look at what it looks like. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's kind of same thing, sort of. I mean, good thing I didn't get in here once it cleared all this garbage here. I just waited. That's why good thing I used the 3 minute chart because it was more clear. Because this is indecision bar, right? And then it fell down to the 20, and then it formed a bottoming tail, just like a rocket. To me, those are rockets when you look at it, right? It's like what do you call them on 4th of July? Uh, oh my God, Roman candles, right? Roman candles. Anybody remember those? That's exactly the bottoming tails and topping tails look like to me. They're like rockets. They're like Roman candles. So when you see this off off the moving average, it just pushes power to the upside or downside. This is the wick here is longer than this one. So it was more, that's why there's more follow through to the downside, and then it stopped at the moving averages. And then it's just, that's why I started adding show fills. That's why I started adding. I wish the color was different. I don't know how to change the color because the profitable trades are green, the losers are red, and wish they changed it. So I just started adding like crazy. Um, and that's what we got. Right to the 40. I mean, just when you, I almost picked the bottom, and I picked the top. Just 2, 4, 6, 8 minutes. For 8 minutes, I was like, 98% accurate because, there's little. And then you see the rest. So let me see these comments here. What do you guys? Um, so you still think pre-market still might open negative? What do you mean pre-market? You mean like before the New York Open? Well, I don't know. Nobody knows really what's going to happen, right? I mean, I don't know. I trade what I see. I mean, the reason, like I was saying, before the market opened, I was analyzing, what might happen and what I thought might happen. So, of course, I didn't take the trade the minute it opened. I just was watching for the first 2 minutes or so. And then I placed my order, you know. I placed it first at 84.75, I believe, and I moved it to 81 or whatever that is. Let me see if I can, if this is going to show, because sometimes it shows and it's crazy. No, it's not showing. So anyways, I moved it, and I was watching. I placed the orders in advance, limit orders, to add. Once this body is taken out, I'm adding. You know, I'm adding heavy. So um because I see what's happening. I'm not predicting. It's just it's confirming my prediction, I guess, pre-market. So I thought, like I said, and I said I was hoping it would open below, and then it just would produce, you know, a a bottoming tail like this candle below, but that's okay. We opened up above the moving averages, which is usually bullish, and it was, went higher, came back down, stopped at the moving averages, and then moved back higher. So when the price opens above the moving averages, um, it's it's more likely it's going to go higher than lower. Okay, it just depends how far above the moving averages, of course. So we are not that. I mean, the thing is, it's all relative. Um, but if we opened up, say, in this area, I mean, this is way above these moving averages. The moving averages are declining, so it would try to pull the price down. That's what the moving averages do. They tell you which direction to trade in, and they're like magnets. They either repel the price or pull the price. So repel, like for example here, right? Look at this. It's just repelling or moving away from the moving average, this big red candle, right? But now if the price opened up, say, in this area, the moving averages will be pulling it down because the moving averages are moving down. Does that make sense? They're like magnets. Moving averages are like magnets. Like here, they're pushing the price down, right? They're pushing it down and they're pulling it down here. If we would open higher, but we opened up relatively close to them. So this bar, this green bar, this one here, it's just power, pure power, right? I mean, how many points is this? From 685 to 25. Is that 40 points? 40-point candle, right? So that's just pure power to the upside. You got to go with the power. You can't go with small candles like this, little tiny ones. It just shows you the pure buying power. The buyers are just in control. Make sense? Good. So if you just look for big candles, big solid candles, of course it depends on location. Just like real estate, right? Location, location, location. Like I said, if we opened up higher, um, the odds probabilities would be that they would be pulled down. The price would be pulling, the moving average would be pulling it down because not only on this chart, on the 3-minute chart, also on the 5-minute chart, on all the charts, the moving averages are sloping down. So they're pulling the price down. They're like magnets. Magnets. That's the best I can describe. I mean, it's just um so let me see what else. I'm not looking at the comments. Let me see. What else you asking here? So you think pre-market might still open at negative, like 4 a.m.? Okay, so what time zone are you? Because I'm on a Pacific time zone. I'm on the West Coast. 4 a.m. I mean, East Coast time, that's a ways away from the open. 4 a.m. even on the West Coast is way away because opens up at 6:30. So about 2.5 hours before the market open. But see, to me, pre-market on a New York session is about 5 o'clock. From between 5 and 5:30 because there's a lot of news that comes out at 5:30 Pacific time. I'm going strictly by Pacific time, okay? Or you can go by 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. But there's a lot of big news events happen at those times. So I trade the news. I treat the news just like everything else. I don't pay attention to the news. I don't care what the numbers are. I'll look at them afterwards, but because the candles are going to do what they're going to do, it doesn't matter what the news is. I mean, a lot of times on good news, there's a sell-off. On bad news, it goes up. I mean, how do you explain that? So that doesn't mean anything. Just you got to go by. You got to follow the money. I mean, just like the oldest cliche, right? Follow the money. The oldest line, and I mean, just follow the money. So this is following the money. This green bar is following the money. The buyers are in control. So let me go back to this. Let me read this comment here. Gotcha. It seems bullish for a rebound, of course. No one knows what the orange man will say around 8:30. He's he. The good thing about him is he creates volatility, which is good for us because we need the price movement to make money, right? If nothing happens, price doesn't move, you don't make money. So we need the movement. So um, Friday was a lot of fear making. Do you also trade stocks like Alphabet? No, I'm strictly strictly futures. So the beautiful thing about futures is they trade 6 days a week, 23 hours a day, right? So the problem with trading stocks and options, I used to trade options. The problem is you cannot get out of the position once you're in, once the market closes. With futures, you know, the market is open, wide open, right? Unless you're holding it, long term as an investment, not a trade. If you're holding it for maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 a week, a month, okay, then fine. You don't really, well, you still pay attention to, the gaps and stuff. But um, German time, it's like 12:30 a.m. So are you in Germany? Are you Polish? Yeah, let's. German, Polish. I'm Polish. Thank you. So you live in Germany? I think it's let's see, it's 3:30 right now here. I think it's like night. What time is it in Germany? Jak się masz? Wszystko dobrze? I have a cousin that lives in Germany. I forgot where he said he lives. Um, okay, 12:30 in the morning right now. See how this price is moving up, going up. We had a stall, a little, stall in price action, then continuation. So, I mean, going up to 800 is not out of the question. See, to me, I would take this move up. So this is 40 points, 50, 55. Just call it 60 points. So this move up, I would do a measured move, right? So 60 points up, pause for a few bars, and then 60 more points to the upside. So 60 points from 740 would be 800, right? I'm not saying it's gonna go there. I'm just saying, don't be listening to, but that's another strategy, You do a measured move. I'm sure some of you have heard that. See, also what I see is here, this this price action for the last uh, let's call it 2 hours. It was just going sideways, right? Because I showed you on a 4 hour chart. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Uh, on the 4 hour chart, we were sitting right at the 200-day moving average. So it was just chopping around. The buyers were just refusing to go any lower. So now, if we go up to 800, that would be right around here. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to happen now. It can happen within the whole overnight, you know. Um, but then on a daily, what would that look like? See, this 20-day moving average is going to be a problem now because we're sitting below it. So we're stuck between these two moving averages. So, and the 20 is right around 800, right? It's never a specific price because it's an average. So it's a range. Um, we might go above it, maybe 820, I don't know. But I think Monday morning we might get slammed down. We're gonna see follow through to the downside. That's what I think is gonna happen. So we're seeing a pullback, then roll over and slam it down. Because on this daily chart, okay, I mean, it's just this bar, this bar just took out 5.5, 6.5. See if you want to just count half of this bar, half of this green bar, just out, just took it out completely. And I'm not counting these red bars because they're red. They're just taking out this bar, taking out these green bars. So, and the likelihood of follow through of that bar is very, very high. You know, so we'll see. I could be wrong, but I'm saying is what the probabilities are statistically wise. What happens? Like for example, this green bar, so follow through to the upside, but then um, New York Open, they slammed it down, and then the following day moved up. Same thing with this one actually. So we opened down, well, at the uh, see, like for example, actually, this is not this red bar. This was huge day. That's why I said we're done going higher. That's why I didn't think it was gonna go break above that. But so we saw a follow through. Well, we had a pullback. We had a pullback, right? See the tail? We had a pullback overnight, and then they slammed it down. So I think we're gonna see the same thing. But I think it might be a lot worse than just like this. We might see. We'll see. But what I think is gonna happen is gonna go 21,400 at least. Well, at least I don't know, but I think 400 because this green bar is a problem. These tails are a problem, right? Because there's a lot of support. That's when I say a problem is there's support. There's a lot of support there. Um, um, so that's why I think we're going down. On a weekly chart, okay, I would have been a lot more confident if this weekly chart was completely, or this bar completely closed below this green bar. That would have been even more powerful. But we did about 80%, which is good. And the moving averages are rising still. But looks like also to me a double top. Okay. Let's see what the ES looks like. Yeah, same thing. An ES. Okay. Sort of a double top. So we'll see next couple weeks if it was the double top and see if we pull back to the 50 here. Let's see what the monthly looks like. See, the monthly is having a hard time to break above this, close above this the red bar. The NQ, same thing, hard time to close above this tail. Um, Dow Jones, this red bar almost completely closed below this green bar. And let's see what it's doing today. Yes, everybody, all the averages are higher. Okay. And the Russell, same thing. Everything's pulling back because on the Russell, as you can see here, the 200-day moving average is still rising. There's support here. So all the averages, all the indices, they were sitting right at their moving. There's a support levels. So that's why I liked the move to the upside, a little pullback. Um, let's see what this crude oil is doing. Oh, crude oil also is going up. It opened higher. Oh, look, see, this is what I wanted to see on NASDAQ. This or a bottoming tail. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Nice, solid green bar. See, look at this 5 minute bar. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's almost the odds are super high for follow through. Okay. I mean, if it was going to pull back, it was pull back into this bar, maybe 30% or so, maybe 50% even. I would be just adding into it, and then it would just continue up. Pull back and up, or just continuation. And the 15 minute, look at this 15-minute bar. Okay. So we're going higher. I think, oil is going to be higher, I think, for the day. Let's see. Yeah. And my precious gold. Let's see what it did here. Okay, see, look at this bottoming tail. I love that. I'm gonna start calling them God, what's the name again? Jesus. Oh, the price is still moving on the Nasdaq. Yeah. The Roman candles. I'm gonna start calling them Roman candles. These bottoming tails like this, or these big green bars or red bars, just Roman candles. And silver, like precious. Silver, same thing. See, this is a 2 minute chart. Let's see the 5 minute. See, nice big green candle. Pull back to the moving average. And probably gonna see at least a touch of this 200. Yeah, but this 5 minute bar is just beautiful. Crude oil. It's beautiful. Love seeing that. So as you can see, we're still moving higher. Now we're just very slowly now moving. These bars are now like 5, 10 points. They're not 40 points anymore, right? So that's why you got to go with power. Um, no, no, no. Let's see. What do you mean you are praying in here? Yeah, so we have a pullback. Like I said, we're pulling back. How far? Like I said, when you look at this 5 minute chart, right? I said 800, because of this measured move. So 60 points higher from 740 is 800, right? Or in the vicinity, because when you look at this bar here, we might have some problems here. Let me see, where was I? 800s here. We're gonna have a lot of resistance at 780, area 775, but if we see a pullback, like I said, this is not right now. This can happen throughout the night. Okay, this can happen, we can reach 800, next 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 hours. I don't know when. Nobody knows when. Okay, but um, so market always pulls back, you know. So yeah, Longest trade is 4, almost 5 minutes. Yeah. Let me get rid of this. So because there's going to be pullback now too, because these moving averages are slanted down, right? They're moving down. So there's going to be they're like I said, they're like magnets. They push and pull, different polarities. Each side is different. So it depends again, like I said. So now the power is to the upside, but eventually you're going to see a pullback because the moving averages they're pulling it down. Same thing on a 15-minute chart. See, they're going to pull the price down. The 20-day moving average, it touched the first time it touched it. Okay, it went above it. So and this sheer power to the downside is just hard to break. Um, so 30-minute chart. Okay, so we might we might reach 800, we might not, and then we might just chop around, for the rest of the night. Here's the 1 hour chart. See that the 20-day moving average is far away, the 40 and the 50. See, and the 200 is rising, still rising. So we need to come up to and close a few bars, the 1 hour bars, to help it, roll over. You can't just continue down and down and down. It's just, I mean, you can, but it's just uh, unlikely, probability wise. So that's why I liked pull back to the upside for those reasons. The 4 hour chart doesn't show. See, it's not the same. I hate. Actually, it's showing. Okay, this time I don't know, because we're getting more data. To see, yeah, maybe that's why it's starting to show more accurately here. And of course the daily same thing. I don't like to use the dailies on these, but just so as you can see, we touched the moving averages, pull back, and can you show the deep seek bounce back? You want me? What do you mean? You want me to pull up the stock, deep seek stock? I don't understand. Can you clarify? See, so we're seeing a pullback, but this is the 2 minute chart. The 20-day moving average is very steep, going higher, right? So it's gonna put brakes on here. It's good. It can break through it, but so what do you mean the deep seek bounce? Let me see if I can pull up. I don't even know what the. Let me see. What do you mean? Can you show me the deep seek bounce back? So here's Nvidia stock. So when you look at these technology stocks, I mean, it's look at this chart. Do you see what do what I see? It's rolling over lower high, right? It's nice round top. So lower prices. I see lower prices. Yeah, I'm familiar with DeepSeek, It's just like Chat GPT, in China that they can. No, 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 no. DeepSeek. Wait a minute. DeepSeek was, yeah, because the AIs they use the NVIDIA chips. So yeah. I'm just Googling some stuff here. NVIDIA's got the earnings call. Yeah, earnings on Wednesday. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but I would listen. Earnings, like I said, the news doesn't mean anything because why do stocks and markets go up on bad news? Why do stocks and markets go down, on good news? Or why do they go up on bad news and a lot of times. So um, you got to pay attention to the candles, the power. You just got to trade the now, not the news. I mean, you can, because when you just trade what you think is going to happen, you're gambling. I mean, so, I mean, you can, place bets, with options and stocks and have your stops in place. But well, you're gambling. You're just, making a bet on black or red, on a wheel, on roulette. It's gonna go up or down, black or red, odd or even. Um, yeah. So, I mean, I like prices to the downside. I like everything to the downside. Here's the weekly chart of Nvidia. Is this Nvidia? Nvidia still, yeah. So, so we closed above the rising 20, and we just failed. We failed, right? So more downside I see. Um, let's see what the monthly looks like. Nvidia. Jesus, look at this chart. It's crazy. Crazy looking chart. Yeah. Everything's gambling. Walking outside your house is gambling, right? Tree can fall over, hit you. A car can, a bus can hit you. Whatever, everything's gambling. Life is a gamble. Um, but when you have an edge in the market, it's less of a gamble. It's like an educated guess, right? No, options is a gamble. It's just, I like options. It has defined risk. The problem with options, see, the problem with options is the Greeks, because the stock can go up and you still lose money. You know, the stock can go down and you lose money. You can bet, so there's there's a lot to options than just price, you know. Um, Especially like with the earnings, you know. You got to be careful when you trade options with earnings. Well, yeah, of course. Educated guesses are good, but they don't always pan out the way, you think they will. It's educated, it's smarter than just plain stupid guess, right? But because you have more information, so you make an educated guess on information that you know. I just know knockout certificates. Well, what is that? Knockout certificates. What is that? I don't know what that is. And I'm getting hungry. I gotta get something to eat. Uh, so what are knockout certificates? You see here? We broke. Let me see. I think we're looking at the 3-minute chart. No, the 2-minute chart. So we came down to the 20-day moving average, hit it again, had follow through, and then it formed a bottoming tail and went up. Once it forms a bottoming tail, I like to go long with the moving average. Moving average is rising. uh, like when you trade a 3x knockout on Nvidia, for example, if Nvidia reaches $90, you are knocked out. Huh. Not exactly what you mean, but I think, well, what I think you mean is you looking to play the 0-day options. You lose or you win or lose in one day. I think that's what you mean. If you're just looking to just display the earnings and you close it out the same day. Just 1 day trade, right? I think that's what you mean. Goes up 3x, 3 times. Well, you can set a target for 3x, but it doesn't mean that it's going to reach 3x, right? Um, so if your target is 3x, where's your stop? It's just, so if you're playing the option, you would just let it expire. Just let it expire worthless, right? It's either makes money or just loses the whole premium you paid. One, okay. Yeah, well, it depends. It depends how much time you buy. Are they are they a month long options? 2, 3 months, 6 months? Are they leaps? Well, it depends what kind of options you buy. I'm assuming you're buying the options, not selling, because you're looking for the gain. Because when you sell the option, you just collect the premium and that's it. You bank the premium. What do you mean this is a certificate? What kind of certificate? I don't understand. You mean the contract, the option contract? Oh, I think I know what you mean now. I think you mean I think what you mean is if the stock goes up 1%, the option contract goes up 3%? No. The option contract goes like 20, 30, 40%. It depends again which options, which strikes you buy. And also the delta is crushed. So it's 25 years. What do you mean 25 years? I don't understand. So, I've been on here for over an hour. Really? You can buy an option for 25 years? I've never seen that. The leaps are like 1 or 2 years. Let me search this out because I've never. Yeah. See, they go between 2 and 3 years. Official listing. Yeah. I've never traded leaps. They're just. Your answer is too long. What are the moving averages you're using? Well, um, the the most important ones. Let's start with the the thinnest one. The white one is an 8-day simple moving average. 8-day. The green is 20-day. Everything is simple. There is no advantage to using these more exotic moving averages. There's no proof. There might just be, a little bit, you know, like the exponential moving average is just that I believe it's gives more weight towards to the recent prices, which kind of makes sense, But I like to keep everything simple. Keep it kiss, right? Kiss. Keep keep it simple, stupid, right? So we have the 8-day moving average, the 20-day moving average. The brown is 40-day moving average. The blue is 50-day moving average, and the almighty 200. Actually, I need to change this. How come I want a fatter one. I want this thing to be fatter. Yeah, nice fat one. I like them fat because they are the granddaddies of them all, right? Yeah, keep it simple. That's what I like to, my strategies are very simple. Very simple. The more complex the strategy, it's too hard to follow, right? Like I explained earlier about this trade here today. As long as if the, let's just say stock, okay? If the stock opens up above the moving average, the chances are it's going to go higher. If it opens below, the chances are, it's all probabilities, it's going to go lower. So it opened higher, right? This is 2-minute bar. So it waffled back and forth, up and down, but it went higher, right? As long as you didn't buy the high here, that would have been, if you bought it at say 15, then would have been, you know, kind of a big, a lot of points to the downside, 40 points or so. And then it came back. So, but it stayed above the moving averages. If it opens above the moving averages, go long. Opens below. Depends again. It's again. Let's see, it won't let me. If it opened up way below, you know, it just depends on the location. Location. That's another key. Where it opens. Like I said, if it opened up higher, like here maybe, you know, and depends what kind of bar it produced. It just depends, but it's pretty simple. If it opens above the moving averages, go long. As long as it's close to it, close to the moving averages, not away, go long. And below, go short. Let's just, for example, here, right? See, the moving averages are close together and the prices are above. And here's a 200. And it just rocketed to the upside. This is not the open because so it's I can't really. Uh, oh, I know what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna show you. I really want to go eat. I'm starving. So this is. Um, you're welcome, MD. Good news for let's see. Good news for Meta and Microsoft data centers. That's why Nasdaq goes up. No, see, like I said, I don't care what the news is. You shouldn't either. Like I said, there could be good news and the stock drops. It could be bad news and the stock just goes up. And there's no explanation for that. And the CNBCs and all of them people on TV, they try to give you an explanation why. They don't know anything. They're not trading. They're on TV. They give you an illusion of knowing. They don't know. It's all BS. Got my sub brother. Gonna learn some of that stuff from you. I'm a stupid news knockout trader. Made modest gains, but I made a chance. I may need a chance some strategies. Yeah, because it sounds like you're a gambler. You're using the options. I'm not. I don't know what you were talking about. The 25-year, option. But they're only the leaps are 2 3 years. I've never traded the leaps. You know. But thank you, MD. Yeah. I mean, these guys on TV, they're just, especially like, Jim Cramer, right? Everybody hates him. Every time he opens his mouth, everything just goes the other way. Anyways, but yeah, they claim to, they know, they don't know, you know. If they knew, they'd be giving out inside information, right? I don't think SEC would like that. So I don't think they know. Hold on, let me Google this knockout certificates. This must be a German thing or European thing because I don't think we have this here. Because I've never heard this before. Knockout certificate. What is a knockout option? How it works? Two tops and yeah, I've never heard of this. Yeah, this is from Investopedia. Yeah, so like I said, because if it doesn't reach your price and if it goes against you, it becomes worthless. So yeah, I was kind of right. Um, yeah. So I think what these are is all you do is buy the options that are out of the money options, the cheap ones. So either they go, what is this? So they either go in money and you make money, or they just go worthless. So you buy the cheap options and you just gamble. Um, yeah, so that's exactly what it is. It is gambling because you're looking, it's either going to be profitable or it's going to be not. It's just going to be wiped out. The option is going to be worthless. So it's just gambling, You bet on red, you win. You bet on what keeps doing this? You bet on black, and black comes in, you lose, right? So it's just win or lose. So you buy the option, out of the money option, which are they're cheap. That's exactly what it says here, too. Man, I don't want to exit because it's gonna close this. Um, let's see. The premiums on these options are typically cheaper. Yeah, so premiums are cheaper. So in other words, they're out of the money. Out of the money options. Man, I hold on, let me see. Yeah, it is gambling. Yeah. But 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 the thing is that's what the cheap options are, They're cheap for a reason, right? Same thing with these penny stocks. It's pure gambling, It's pure gambling. There's a reason why these penny stocks are a penny. They're not $100 stocks for a reason, right? It's pure gamble. You either get. Why does it keep doing this? Let me close this. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Getting high, getting close to 800, like I said. All we need is 20 points more, and we're there. Um, what's a better financial product? What do you mean? I don't, not exactly sure what you mean with better financial product. For trading, for investing, I mean, options are good. Stocks are good. Futures are good. They're all financial products. I'm not exactly sure what do you mean better? I used to trade options. I switched to futures. Options are leveraged. Futures are leveraged. But I like futures for, it's better for day trading. You can day trade options too, but it's, the spreads are, it's a different ball game. Anyways, so um, better than knockout certificates for trading. For day trading, we can still listen. Knockout certificates are just options, right? You're buying options, so you can just still buy just options. Just they don't have to be knockout certificates. You just buy. You can buy covered calls. For example, you buy the stock and you sell an option. For example, do you feel your outcome is better with futures? Uh, that's. I mean, do you feel it's it's not about what, how should I say this? It doesn't matter what you trade. This is okay. The futures, the reason I trade the futures is, hold on, I'm looking at your question again. Do you feel your outcome is better than with futures? No, because it's just a product I trade. I mean, you can trade. You can trade stocks. You can trade options, you can trade forex. You can trade, CFDs. Not of course not in the United States, but you can trade CFDs. You can trade, uh, Bitcoin and stuff, crypto. It's just I know I like option. I like futures. I know futures. Um, yes, futures you can trade 6 days a week, 23 hours a day. Futures are only closed. Well, today's Sunday, but did they close on Saturday? I'm going by Pacific Standard Time. So they close at 3 p.m. and they reopen at 3 in the afternoon on Sunday. So from Friday afternoon till Sunday afternoon. So you got one day that's closed. And they're closed 1 hour a day from no, they close at 2 o'clock. I'm sorry. They close at 2 o'clock my time. I'm getting confused with the time zones. They close at 2 o'clock. They reopen at 3 o'clock. Well, look, it's getting closer to my target. 10 points away, 9 points away. So yeah, it's you can trade them just like forex. I mean, forex, they trade 24/7, you know, but I don't like forex. Never traded forex. I don't think I will ever. I like futures. It's just too many positives for futures. If you don't like to trade the indices, you can trade gold, silver, crude oil, natural gas. You can even trade. You can even trade. Um, hold on, let me pull this up here. Here, you can trade. See, the Japanese yen, Australian dollar. You can trade forex too if you want. You can trade Bitcoin. All of these are some, I don't know, European. I don't know. I added them just to watch. There's no, I don't know what that means, even the yellow. See, you can trade all of this. You can trade the bonds, the corn, the soybeans, all of that stuff. There's so much to trade. That's why I love futures. It's funny how, look at this move up. So let's just call it, well, it opened up, let's say at 700 roughly, but it went down to 680. So it went up from 680 to 780, 100 points. It's only 0.5% for the day so far. So we'll see what happens. You predict they will go higher? What's going to go higher? On Nasdaq and S&P? Um, yeah, everybody's got a prediction, right? I just go by probabilities. The probability is, well, it's going to go higher, of course, overnight, and it might roll over and come down, of course. But I think Monday should be a red day. We'll see if I'm right. What program am I using? This is Trade of 8. Love it. Love it. Love it. I should do a video on this platform. See, I just use moving averages. I don't need fancy indicators. It's all BS. It's all just smoke and mirrors. It's all just moving averages. Moving averages. That's it. And price. I don't need no fancy platforms that you need to pay for extra special indicators or whatever. I got everything I need and it's works perfectly. It's beautiful. Trade of eight. Yeah, you can see it here on top here. Trade of eight. Anyways, really I've done a lot of talking. I don't usually talk this much. If you watched any of my videos or go live, because a lot of these YouTubers, they're BS traders. They talk. It's like an entertainment channels. They're not traders. They're BS scammers. Talking about shit that doesn't. Man, it's. I mean, I can talk. We can talk about when I'm not trading. I'm not in a trade. But when you're in a trade, pay attention. Don't don't be yapping with other. It's man. There's so much BS out there. It's Jesus. So, anyways, any other questions? Feel free if you got anybody got any questions, just put them down in the comments. I answer all the comments for the most part. Unless it's really stupid, I might. If I don't mean to offend anybody, but if actually when it comes to trading, there's really, I guess there isn't that many. You know, if you people don't know, I mean, stupid questions. I don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. You just gotta. But anyways, you know, yeah. Yeah, watch some of the videos. I got some short videos. I explain my entries and exits, my live. Um, um, I do a weekly analysis videos. Um, just look at the charts. Look what I say, and see. I'm like 80% accurate. You know, just go back in time. You know, those are very valuable. YouTube is playing crazy with my channel, so it's I don't know. Um, I don't sell any courses like those big time YouTubers that just chit chatting about bullshit, selling codes to their affiliate codes and all that crap. I don't do any of that. I trade. Real traders trade. They don't need to sell anything. They don't need to have affiliate with anything. I mean, it's nice. I might listen if Tradeovate gave me some kind of affiliate or commission by promoting the platform, that'd be nice. But it's free, you know. So what are they gonna do? Or I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll get some kind of sponsor. Who knows? Hey, why not? If I. Only that's with something that I agree 100% on. I like 100%. Not just to so I can get a paycheck from them. That's just not me. That's just not me. Yes, the red line is 200-day moving average on all the time frames. So the green is 20-day moving average. The brown is 40-day moving average. The blue is 50-day moving average. All simple. Keep it simple, stupid. All simple. That is all you need. Moving averages and price. That's it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Moving averages are magnets. They repel or pull prices. That's what they are. I'm hungry. I gotta go. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, concerns, I don't know. Just put them down in the comment section and any of the videos, because I get all the comments, so I'll respond when I have time in timely manner. Um, but I've been on for God, how long? I don't know. Before 3 o'clock. So almost got them 2 hours, almost. No, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm starving. Gotta make something to eat and maybe go for a walk or something. Um, so that's it. Um, I might be live tomorrow at the close of the market, not the open, and probably Tuesday, Wednesday, the open. So if you want to come and watch, um, and then we can bullshit about trading, um, you are more than welcome. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, all the other. No, 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 chicken Polish soup. No, 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 no. I went back home. I was traveling. Last week. Well, 2 weeks ago, I think. Then I came back this week. I went back home, and my mom made me some pierogies, some Russian pierogies, and with some pierogies with strawberries. Those are my favorite ones. The Russian with the um, cheese and potato, and strawberry ones. Oh man, I love those stuff. The thing is, I can't eat too much of those because all that wheat and all that. I don't know. It's just I ate one time too many, and was my arm was I don't know was feeling kind of strange. So I think it's all that flour and you know. But Polish food is good, good stuff. Ate some good stuff when I went back home. But I want to go back and visit um, Poland. So visit the old motherland. Yeah, and I had some Polish chicken soup too. My mom always makes chicken soup when I go back the first day. So yeah. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video or a live stream. Like I said, if you have any questions, just put them down in the comment section. I usually I'm good with the comments. Usually comment. So take care. Don't lose any money in the market. And thank you, Nate. I haven't been back to Poland in many, many years, so I need to definitely go. Definitely have to go. Definitely have to go. But anyways, I have a phone call coming in, and so take care. I'll see you next video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Take care.